Hello people, my name is Rage and welcome one and all to the next brawl, and it's going to be bananas. Everyone is going to make that joke, but as I am making this 2 minutes into the brawl starting, I would like to stake my claim as the first and therefore best. No, John Lotter Games, I would not like to brawl. Banana Brawl then. Muckler is a year older and he loves bananas. Whenever one of your minion dies, he gives you a banana to celebrate. So this is the first one where we're going to have to create our own deck. So based on the theme here then, what I'm going to do is create a Spamadin. Can I even name it? I can't name it. I mean, what is the world going to that I can't even name it? So this Spamadin is going to start out very, very basic, but at the same time, I actually think it's going to work really well. And then, you know what? I'm going to put in one Peacekeeper and one True Silver, just for a little bit of flavor. So let's have a go at this. Let's take it for a spin, quite literally, on the wheel, and see how these bananas are happening. I'm excited to see the arena, if there's anything custom going on, if there's just Muckler chilling over by a tree with his bag of bananas, just like, I'm so ready. Oh, you died? You had a horrible minion loss? Have a banana. Oh, of course we do have immediately Hunter. Please tell me that someone has not seen this challenge and gone, Face Hunter ought to do it. Face Hunter ought to do it there. Because I have a feeling that's exactly what's happened. Oh, I forgot a major card for the deck. That is a problem. I was going to put Secret Keeper in here. I'm going to edit the deck once I am done with this one. So, of course, we're in the jungle, Stranglethorn Vale, where Muckler calls home on his island. So, what we gonna do? I think the immediate answer is, of course, to coin out Shielded Minibot and start our aggressive aggression. I mean, what are you guys thinking for this challenge? What deck do you think would kind of work? I'm glad I've got Divine Favor. He is also rocking the Mad Scientist, which, you know, normally I'd be like, oh my god, that sucks so much. But having the Owl, this is exactly why I put it in, because we can now just keep pushing our way through, because Hunter Traps are actually quite good. Oh, he just had one anyway. Okay, I mean, that's fine and whatever, you know, I don't mind too much, I guess. That's you know, it's whatever. And then Explosive Trap, and we're about to lose everything. There it is. So then I guess we will just whack down Harvest Golem. Ooh. So there's multiple type of bananas. I expected them all to be the normal banana. That's exciting, actually. I really did not expect that. Okay. So this has a lot more potential to be quite an amusing brawl. Also, that Deviate banana? That looks horrific. That is absolutely horrific. I mean, you would not want to buy a bunch of lovely bananas and then suddenly, oh, Unleash the Hounds is pretty good because you get a banana for each one. You would not want to get a load of bananas and then suddenly one of them is half rotten and glowing with purple death energy. And yes, someone is literally just playing Face Hunter, which requires a lot of creativity, I must say. Okay, so we will do that. Basically, I just want to thin my deck here. I'm deliberately not going to do the redemption here. So the real question is, I think I'm just going to get the True Silver. I'm going to buff him up with my final banana. What is this? Redemption? Okay, that's absolutely fine. And then I am just going to go for it at this point. If he wants to have a little rushy trade war, you know what? I'll give him a little rushy trade war, and we'll see what happens. He's not used any of his bananas yet, which is quite worrying, but I also doubt that even a Face Hunter is going to do 17 damage on 6 mana. The Worgen's not a problem. The Abusive Sergeant, not really a problem, especially if he's just going to go for my face, and indeed he is. So I might get my knife juggler on. It's just, what do I do with it? I don't really have the knives to throw. Ooh, Leopard Gnome suddenly does give me those knives to throw. That's kind of exciting. We'll see what happens. And then, of course, I've got my hero power, which is a knife. Yep, really? An entire board of... one health creature! Okay, at that point, you just have to laugh. An entire board of 1 health creatures. And... I hit face, and the only creature that has more than 1 health. I mean, at that point, you just have to laugh. You just have to sit down and laugh. Oh, Aaron, Jesus, you are quite fickle. Yes, you are. So he has 5, 7... 9 damage. He needs 6 damage from hand with 7 mana, with 5 mana even I allowed for hero power, which means a kill command and a quick shot, eagle hombo and a quick shot. Oh, the bananas! Does he have enough bananas? He'd need quite a lot of bananas. Oh, he does have the kill command. That is a shame. So maybe I should put Get Down then. If people are going to genuinely play Face Hunter, which is the most boring thing I could think of. I cannot wait for this to develop over the next few days. I guarantee all I'm going to see everywhere is, are you serious? People just playing Face Hunter. Alright, so what we're going to do is get rid of Aldor Peacekeeper. If I'm allowed, there we go. Let's edit this. And then I am also going to get rid of 1 equality, and then I am going to whack in Secret Keeper, because I've always liked this as a paladin. Get the fast, secret, spammy sort of go, go, go. It's always been a lot of fun to play as, so we'll hop back in now that I've made this slight change, because Secret Keeper into Mad Scientist, into Coin a Secret, and then you get the next one from Mad Scientist. It all kind of builds up nicely, and it was a lot of fun. I used to play it before Undertaker nerf, and really? Really though, a second Face Hunter? A second Face Hunter though. Like, really? A second... Why? This is a fun mode with literally no rewards outside of your first win, and I just don't get it. I just genuinely don't. Greetings. You could go greet yourself in the face, my friend, because you are planning on doing just that. I cannot get over the fact that this is happening. I mean, I can get over, actually. No, I can't. I can completely understand that someone has gone, oh, I'm allowed to make my own deck. Well, I guess clearly all that means is that I should just make Face Hunter. That should work out pretty well. We'll drop our 2 Divine Shields here. I guess the bananas aren't enough of a swing to guarantee a victory. I feel like this is very much going to be a, if you can't beat them, join them. Ooh, Rotten Banana. That is quite the horrific banana there. It really is. Let's deal 1 damage to that rotten fellow. The Mad Scientist should be used to eating rotten bananas. He's an undead. He probably has a bunch of rotten bananas. I quite frankly have no idea what he's doing. So we do have a very good Divine Favor coming up here. 6 cards to my 3. I'll draw maybe 3 cards at the very least, which is a lot of value. That Mad Scientist does kind of suck. Will he trade his Haunted Creeper? That's the question. I do need to get off this Divine Favor as soon as possible. Really? That's interesting. That is interesting. And then what I'm going to do is swap it to a 2/5 so it survives. And then we are going to have the world's best Divine Favor. Look at this. That is what I want to see right here. That is what I want to see. I'm not even mad that I'll probably burn a card. Alright, no, the bananas do make Divine Favor quite good if you use them properly. They really, really do. So we got ourselves the Avenge. So next turn, Knife Juggler. We have the other muster for battle. That's a load of knives going on. Our only disadvantage is the next Unleash the Hounds. I kind of could do with a little bit of healing, so it's a shame I've not drawn my drawn my true silver. That is a good point, Peter Jim. Tempo Mage with Flame Wakers. The bananas constantly playing on the Wakers, that is quite powerful. If we lose this game, I'll build a quick Tempo Mage, and we'll see how that goes. I just really wanted to get a spammy Paladin to work, because I like Uther, I do. Really, just a hero power, and then a rope. Am I dead? Is he just, what's he doing? It's just kind of, and then a kill command? Okay. I mean, that worries me. That does very, very much worry me. I guess the only thing we can really do is kind of just go for it, I suppose. We'll do that. We'll muster for battle. We will buff up the one thing that can attack. And then, actually, that's really all we got. So I guess I'll just whack a shielded mini-bot down and then go for it. This is it. We are down to the luck of the draw. He needs 4 damage. I mean, most of that hand is bananas, so I shouldn't be too worried. Normally, a face hunter with 9 cards in his hand, that's a bajillion damage. But no, it should be fairly okay. He needs 4 damage. He's used a kill command. He's used a quick shot. Eaglehorn Bow doesn't... Ooh. Yeah. Yeah, he had both of them. Really? Why did he trade? Why the hell did he trade? I mean, does he realize he's won? Or is he just BMing me? So we have someone who has the sheer imagination capacity to just play their normal face hunter deck on ladder. That is the capacity of their brain power. And not only that, in a fun brawl mode for experimenting and having a go with what works with a given theme, they play Face Hunter. And then on top of that, in this fun, friendly mode, they BM as hard as physically possible. You know, it really makes you question what's wrong with some people. It really, really does. Alright, let's just get the hell rid of all this and go make the mage. I mean, we could put Antonidas in, and then we could just simply go for the 2 Clockwork Gnomes, just to have even more spells to just completely annihilate with. We'll see what happens, though. We'll see what happens. We'll get into it, and as long as we can keep Flame Waker alive, I mean, if we can banana on him basically every single turn, we're going to have quite a bit of power, so we'll see. We'll see. Oh, good! A Thrall! You know, my Paladin deck would have been really good here, but I'm not going to be salty, because we have... Oh, my word. What an opening hand. And we have the Clockwork Gnome for the extra spell. This should be fairly good. This should be fairly good. And of course we have the coin for the extra spell. I don't even really need to do anything else. Oh, this is enjoyable. We'll Mana Worm first, and then we'll probably Clockwork Gnome afterwards, just because I don't want this casually being Earthshocked out the way. Is he running the Ilaria card back playing Thrall? I feel like there's something inherently wrong with that. And we have our Unstable Portal. Because I drew a good solid 2-play that's a spell, the Mana Worm is definitely the play to make here. Well, we're going to see the return. Oh, the Rock Biter. 'Tis a shame, but at the same time, it really doesn't matter. And a Deviate Banana. Deviate. That's gonna catch me out like every single time, isn't it? A 1-mana Shredder. Yeah, the thing is, do I want to play that? It's just, I want to keep the coin for the Flame Waker. It's a lot of value, but a turn 2 Shredder is just insane. So I gotta do it. I gotta put the pressure on him here because it just makes a lot of sense. Haunted Creeper, that's absolutely a-okay. We are basically just going to play the Clockwork Gnome and probably Sorcerer's Apprentice, actually, because I'm just not worried about things going horribly wrong. I'm going to swap that, and the reason I'm going to swap that is to make Lightning Storm have a 50% chance not to kill it. Again, I realize it takes a spell away from Flame Waker, but as soon as this dies, we're going to get 2 spells. Yeah, see, that right there is exactly the reason I swap. If it hits for 2, and he rolls literally maximum on everything, that's fantastic. That's absolutely A-okay. That's brilliant. That's glorious. Maximum everywhere. Though he does have a 3-mana turn next turn, so I'm not too worried. It's still not really done that much for him. He kind of needed that to have a chance to stay in the game. This Recombobulator, really? That doesn't make too much sense. That just gives me, unless he has a follow-up plan, I mean, it just gives me a easier time at getting to those guys. So I'm just going to Flame Waker, and I am just going to Mirror Image, and then we're going to hope that he nicely kills both of them, which he does. And now, in theory, next turn, I mean, we should be unstoppable. We have 5 mana to spam spells, and Flame Waker's just going to be like, boom, 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 boom. Maybe I should have played this to start. Maybe I should have done. But that's okay. The Rotten Banana, that just gives us an extra banana. And for 2 mana, I doubt he's going to do much else. He didn't have a Hex, so he probably would have hexed this. At least that would have been very, very sensible. There's the banana. There's the banana. It is actually quite ridiculous. And then we'll use this opportunity. We don't want to be completely mega greedy. Let's at least try and sustain ourselves for if this gets CC'd or Hex. And yeah, Flame Waker, okay, in this mode is kind of crazy. Is kind of absolutely mental. I kind of like this. I can finally get stuck into playing Medivh just a tad. Diet Knight! And, oh, he's giving me the banana. Is he going to banana me enough so that he can then big game hunter me? Either that, or he's given up. He's actually going to triple banana me up to a big game hunter on a Flame Waker. Oh, Brawl, that is what I like to see there. That is what I like to see. Alright, we'll whack Mirror Entity up, and then we will simply deal with that using the Rotten Banana. That is amazing. That Flame Waker was just like, banana power. Banana power. Give me more banana. Is that a gun? Oh. Oh, crap. Oh, no. And we get ourselves a Fire Elemental. That is pretty damn good. And we have a big banana, which is also pretty damn good. So I'm actually just going to completely and utterly buff up this taunt that I've got here. And then we're going to freeze that and then ping it so we can kill it next turn. And then the Mirror Image smackdown. This is quite good. Have you ever seen a 4/6 mirror image? A mirror image so strong it would shatter the world, because I don't think you have, Diet Nate. I don't think you have it in you, my friend. I just don't. Did I miss lethal? Oh, I did miss lethal. I did miss lethal. Whoops! I'm too busy having fun. That's my excuse, because I do enjoy this. And, I mean, it doesn't really matter. We have Frostbolt and Ping, so unless he literally heals up, there ain't nothing going on here. Poor Silenced. Oh, he's gonna hex the Fire Elemental. He is fighting tooth and claw for this. He really is. But alas, alack, we have got our pack. There it is. And then, just for a little bit of extra BM, we'll reduce it to 1 mana. And then smack in the face with the Frost. That was awesome. There's a lot of potential in Flame Waker, and there's probably a lot smoother of a deck list than I just came up with. So there you go, guys. That is this week's Brawl, the Banana Brawl. And because a lot of you were itching to know what happened in that pack, I'll open it real quick. So for now, my name has been Rage. Look out for more Hearthstone videos coming up shortly. Remember to like if you've enjoyed this. Keep it going strong. Fairly crappy pack there. And I'll see you next time. Subscribe for more. Oh, goodbye.